Okay, hi, it's Grace again. I wanted to go over some of the details on this, the elegant styled peacock tail cover that I've got some great pictures, but I wanted to show you. So this is some of the scrapbooking supplies, honestly, the leaves and the flowers and the ribbons, and crafting supplies that I got in here. These aren't even really silks. They actually came in the scrapbook department. I just happen to have some and they worked out nicely. A big thick wide ribbon for a nice bow at the top. I added a little bit of this in because I had some wings that matched this that had some of the netting in it. The ribbon is quite long and goes down the sides, which is nice. I had some beading also in there. So I also wanted to go over these feathers. These are the peacock ones down here. I noticed I kind of sporadically kind of faded them in and out with the raven feathers, I think they're called. Anyway, so these are, let me see if I can get a good picture of this. These are like a down feather at the, let me see if I can get it focused. I just unfocused it. They're like down at the base and then they're just colored right at the tips. And I got these on eBay, about $100 for $8 to $10. I believe I got 2 packages of them, but I really didn't tap into the second one except to pick out ones that had better eye shapes and colors on them. So you could probably do it with 1 pack. And then again, these are, I believe, I really want to say they're raven feathers, but they had a green shimmer to them, so they worked out really nicely with the 2. So I wanted to go over how this is constructed in the back, and I created a pattern which I'll upload to Facebook as well. But this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of thick felt. Happened to be glittered, just happened to be something I had on hand. I cut and curved the outside edges, and I folded at these 2 points, and I'll show you how to do that with the pattern in just a second. I hand stitched and then hot glued these seams to give it a little rigidity and to secure it. And then I attach it to my dress with just a big old safety pin, pretty simple and easy. This attaches about 1/2 inch above where the harness naturally sets on the back of the dress. Okay, now here's the pattern. So this is, I will scan this in and put it online in our group, plus I will, excuse my cold, I will put it in the PDF as well. So this is the harness cover. So you're going to cut around this outside shape here, just all the way up to the corners. And then if you fold your felt in half, you'll find your center point. But really these 2 center folds, you can use this as your pattern. They're going to fold to the back, like that. So that's all folded to the back. And then these straight marks, the up and down ones, are going to fold to the front, like this. And then eventually it'll fold like that, giving you that kind of curve. It's a scrap piece of paper, sorry. And if you do it on both sides, then you wind up with that like pockety look. See that curve that happens in the pocket? Okay, so that's how you make that. It's pretty simple. Hot glue and a little stitching. I don't even know if you need to stitch it, quite honestly. There's not a lot of pressure on this. It just flaps up and down on the back and covers the harness. It really has no pressure whatsoever. But notice that these 2 areas are nice and stiff. This area is getting a little worn with the folding of it right there. So you can see how that folds. Well, if I was to expand this a little bit for bigger bustle, I would buy the felt by the yard. I'd make my pattern a little bit bigger, and then I'd cut a strip and hot glue it all the way. Hot glue, hot glue, hot glue, all the way through here. And paste down, or hot glue down, another strip of felt in here to kind of help make this area more stiff, so it bends more down here. But you're going to have to extend this a little bit further around and down to help cover the peacock tail. If you're making it bustle out further, it's going to lift it up and you need more fabric to cover down further. So you'll need to extend that, which means you'll have to buy it by the yard. Hopefully that's everything though with this, and like I said, I'll hopefully it's answered a few more questions actually than what was brought up with the bustle part. But I wanted to give you guys a little quick video on how that's made, and I will put more information and that pattern in the PDF and upload it to our Facebook group. Okay, happy building. Talk to you guys later. It's Grace. See ya.